Everton thoroughly deserve the win here.
Yeah, absolutely. Particularly second half. I mean, let's be honest. If they had been any good in the final third, particularly in the second half, this could have been 3 or 4. It's just hard to make out what Arsenal are about away from home.
Yeah.
And we did know, and I have definitely spoken about how vulnerable they can be at the back. But usually in the middle of the park and going forward, they've kind of been exciting and they've created chances and scored goals. But after watching this, I mean, it's tough to put your... It's tough to have any faith in them.
Yeah.
Because they have got, what, another 4 games away from home? I'm not so sure they're going to make it.
The thing about Arsenal today, and seemingly throughout the course of the season away from home, is that if you know you're struggling away from home, the one thing that you have to do coming onto the field is, you know what, we have to bring energy, we have to bring intensity, we're going to have to compete. We can't just play our way through this because clearly hasn't worked for us throughout the year. So maybe there's an opportunity for you to say, let's be good defensively. Let's be tight on the ball. Let's win some 50-50 challenges. Let's make sure that we get on second balls and we're on the front foot. And because we're organized and difficult to break down, maybe our quality going forward is going to allow us to score a goal and we win a game 1-0 and that's it. Get out of here. None of that.
Yeah.
Because Everton was first to every challenge. Yeah. Everton was first to every second ball. The lack of intensity and energy by Arsenal was very clear. From the very first minute to the last minute, there was only one team that was truly competing in this game, and it was Everton. They deserved the win 100%. As for Arsenal, it becomes a little embarrassing because you start looking around, and the one thing that you can control is effort and intensity and energy. And none of those things Arsenal was able to put on display today.
So what does it all mean regarding the top 4 race? Of course, it's a missed opportunity for Unai Emery's side. Arsenal, though, still odds on, along with Spurs, to make it into the Champions League next season. Just to remind you of who's got who. And we mentioned the away record in the fact that Arsenal still have 3 away games between now and the end of the season. Yet, the people they're playing against, they really should be better now.
You okay, Stevie?
No, I'm not, because I think they have so overachieved that it's very easy just to stick with them. But if you look at Arsenal, you know, the best teams, the higher up the ladder you are, playing away from home doesn't matter as much.
Sure.
But with this Arsenal team, we're basically sitting here going, well, at home, 3 points, away from home, nothing.
Right.
That tells you they're an average side. But they're sitting in 4th place.
So what does it mean overall in your world?
I'll tell you what it means overall. It means there's not a lot of good teams in the Premier League. Certainly not for the amount of money that players are getting paid and the amount of money that teams are making. The teams should be far better, and quite frankly, they're not. And that's why Arsenal's sitting 4th. And I'm not trying to take away from Arsenal or Emery, because I didn't expect them to be in the top 4. But they might make it. And I think that's more to do with the other teams not being quite as good.
I think overall what it means is that you find in those teams that are fighting for those last 2 spots is they're all vulnerable. You can make an argument for all of them, but you can make arguments against all of them. And just when you thought that you knew exactly what Manchester United was going to be like, they go on a bad run. Just when you thought that maybe Spurs were not part of this race because they were a title contender, not so much. Now they're part of very much of this race. Just when you thought that Arsenal had taken a step forward, they go and lose this game. And Chelsea, who knows?
Yep.
Chelsea, you can just throw it up in the air and you have no idea what's going to come out. And so therefore, it becomes so very difficult to try to figure out, okay, what version of each of these teams is going to show up on a weekly basis? I don't think they can figure it out. I don't think they've sorted it out. So how are we going to sort it out?
For more, sign up now for ESPN Plus.